All right, I got this 10-gallon tank behind me here that had a 25-watt heater in it. Wasn't quite enough to raise the ambient temperature much. So we're going to put in this 50-watt heater, which should be more than enough. This is a Fishkeeper heater. Pretty simple. Suction cup on the back, controller on the outside. I like that it has a little loop on it so you can hook it onto something so the thing's just not hanging out on the desk. But yeah, we're going to hook it up in this 10-gallon back here in the experiment room. So let's give her a shot. So this tank is the home of some little pea puffers, some murder beans. And they don't need super warm water, but we'd like to raise the ambient temperature about 10 degrees for them from ambient. So let's get this thing in here without upsetting them too much. Perfect. So I'm going to set this one to, just hold down the button and see if it scrolls. Okay, individual pushes, half degree at a time. We're just going to get it up to about 74 degrees is all we need for these guys. Usually it's about 65 degrees ambient in here. Yeah, 76.5, that'll be fine. Okay, I do need to clean the glass in here a little bit. The suction cups decided to pop off. But my big concern is last night the ambient temperature dropped pretty severely. This is a shed that we have plants and fish tanks and stuff in for doing experiments. But the temperature on the gauge shows in the green. Might be hard to focus on this one. In the green though, we wanted about 75, 76-ish degrees. That's where it says we're at. The heater itself says it's at 75.9, maybe 76, which is where we set it. And with the ambient temperature drop that was so severe last night, very, very happy with how that's performing. Because, yeah, it was about 75 degrees out. There we go. Now we're getting 76.1. We're trying to get 76.5. But, yeah, the ambient temperature went from about 75 degrees in here to much cooler. And so on average, we're about 65, 60 degrees in the building. So as long as we get this bumped up 10 or so degrees, we're very happy. And oh yeah, it's heating it very fast. 76.2, 0.3. Again, we set it for 76.5. So I think this will be fine indeed for the little murder beans. Can we see him in here? There he is. There's one of them, little pea puffers. They are hungry little critters. So yep, looking pretty good. Very happy with this. Yep, 76.5 it says, so that heated up pretty quick. And I just got to clean the glass to make that suction. But yep, we're looking good to go. Get those wires tucked away, and this 10-gallon tank will be well on its way to a good little, a little argument in there. I don't know if you can see that. A good little habitat for these pea puffers.